Hello everyone and welcome to Inspiring Eye, where we inspire you to inspire others. Today we're about to meet an amazing personality, the former Miss India Continent 2019 runner-up, and you must have probably seen her on Face of Taram and Daiji World TV. She's none other than Ms.Shifali Saldanha. Let's meet her. Hi Shifali.
Hi Anisha.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. And do you like monsoon?
Not much.
Did you face any difficulties while coming here?
Yeah, pretty much. It was like heavy rainfall today. So
Yeah. But anyways, you made it and we're so happy that you could make it in here.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. So let's just get started with a crisp interview. So Shifali, tell us a little bit about your childhood and how was your journey so far till here?
I think when I was a kid, I think 4 or 5 years old. So everyone's favorite channel would be Pogo, Disney or Cartoon TV. But I used to watch fashion TV back then when I was a kid, and my granny used to shout because she's like, "What are you watching?" with girls wearing absolutely less clothes, and I was like, yeah. I was fascinated by then the way these models used to walk on the ramp, and it was back then in my head and somewhere in the back of my head. And after that, I think when we used to play games, so like people play cricket and stuff or anything like kids play, right? So I along with my sister, and then there was one more girl, so all three of us used to play pageants. Like we had one crown and we used to set up a ramp, and there was with our mom's dupatta and scarves and whatever we get, we used to just dress up, and her maid, she was the judge and she used to judge us, and always my sister used to win because she's younger. Yeah, definitely. So back then it was always in my head, and I always wanted to participate in a pageant, and I did so.
Yeah, so it was something that you developed since a very young age.
Yeah,
it was like a fascination that pretty much led you till this point.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, that's really awesome. Okay, can you tell us what inspires or motivates you the most?
Are you asking me about a person particularly, or an event or a situation?
A person, could be a situation also, but if you had to choose a person, who would it be? Like an inspirational public figure, or anybody from your family?
Okay, so for me, someone who inspires me is absolutely my dad. Because he always tells me, whichever opportunity you get, go for it. He never puts a barrier like, no, don't go for this, don't go for that. No, there's no barrier. And I have seen my dad, he has overcome a lot more obstacles and difficulties and struggles in his life. I have lost my mom. It's been 4 years now. And he has become my mom and my dad. So he does both the roles. So looking at his perseverance and the way he has nurtured us, I think he's my role model right now. So he'll always be my superhero.
Yeah, I pretty much think everybody's inspiration at some or the other point in their life comes from more of their family figures,
yes,
because
correct.
we see them through that struggle in their life. And,
absolutely.
We can bond with them intensely. Yeah. What were your struggles till date?
Okay, so starting from the pageant that I had participated in the year 2018. So I had not won that pageant. It was a state level pageant. When I had auditioned, my dad and my sister, they thought I'm going to win that pageant. And I was so sure that I'm going to win that pageant. I think maybe at least I'll win some runner-up or something. So I was so sure about it. But somehow I couldn't make it. And that day when I saw my dad's face and my sister's face when someone else was crowned, they were so sad, like they were just about to cry. and I felt so bad, you know. And from then I had this perseverance that I have to do something about it. Like, I need to win, I need to make it, that's it. So I tried, I worked on myself, I worked on my skills, I worked on my walk, on my personality, and lot more things that are needed for a pageant. And while we were going to Mumbai, so when I was the one who was selected from Karnataka, so I was representing my state. And when I was going to Mumbai, my dad was asking me, because I had just completed MBA. All of like all my friends, they had got placed in different companies, and I couldn't get placed because I never went for placements. And the reason is I lost my mom during MBA, and I was not in a mood to even complete my MBA, you know, that it was so difficult for me. And my friends stood by me and they said, see, you've already started first year, you complete second year. So that's the reason I didn't go for job placements. I was just thinking and sitting. I was in depression for like 6 months. I was just sitting and thinking, what shall I do with my life? And all of a sudden I got this opportunity. Well, I got selected. I simply apply sometimes, you know, and they told me that you're shortlisted. So when I told this to my dad, the very first thing he was like, see, you've participated in 2 pageants, because pageant fees is huge, and now again you'll have to pay so much fees, and I don't know what are you gonna do about it. So I was like, no, I really want to participate and I'm gonna win this time. And he was a little skeptical about it, because you know, the past is always there, right? So but then he never doesn't like, he always encourages me. And then I spoke to my uncle, my dad's elder brother, and I spoke to my family, and all of them were fine, but they were all worried about my accommodation, stay, and blah and blah and blah. But I just prayed to the Lord and I said, please make a way. I know, like, I was in midst of a lot more things in my head, because I didn't know what to do with my life. I was totally depressed. I had lost my mum. I had just completed my MBA, and all my friends were working in different companies, and I was not even feeling to, you know, go and attend an interview, because I was not in that mental stage to do. And I was like, all of a sudden this particular thing has come to me. Will I, you know, make some justice to it? Simply I'll go, I'll spend some money, and if I don't win, what will I do? So the very first thing was, I didn't tell anybody. Like, only my family knew about it. I didn't tell my friends. Obviously they were so furious when they came to know. I didn't tell anybody because I just didn't want to be judged, you know. I prepared secretly for all that. Though I had a lot in my head, I prepared secretly, and I went and I gave my best. So that particular day, that the finale day, I was so nervous. I was shivering inside, because a lot more things were happening in my life, and I didn't have my mom. When I was seeing other girls, their moms are always around, you know, putting eyeshadows, or, you know, just helping them around. And I didn't have my mom. I had one of my friend and one aunt. So they both were with me to drape sari for that traditional round. So I was just looking around and I was like, okay, everyone has their mom and I don't have. And I felt so emotional that day. But then I was like, Mom, I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna make you proud. I'm gonna make everyone proud. And I just gave my best. So it's one thing that I have learned. There are failures in life. Like, it's not that when you fail the first time, because I didn't win my first pageant, you know, I felt so bad. Like, I felt like I should cry and I should never work it out, okay? But there are failures in life. It's not like you are skilled in this, like, okay, you sing very well, so you're gonna be an Indian Idol. No, nothing like that. You will face failures, that is for sure. It is a part and parcel of life. Doesn't mean that just because you failed once, you will not get up again. you will definitely win. The only thing you should have is patience and perseverance. I think that is most important thing that I always tell. And when it comes to this industry like acting or modeling, it's a little bit harsh because there are a lot more beauty standards. They don't tell you, they just don't tell you on the face. There are a lot more beauty standards that you're supposed to meet. You're supposed to behave in a way, you're supposed to act in a way, you're supposed to look a certain way. So there are a lot more things behind. And when it comes to auditioning for an ad or for a movie, you should have a lot of patience, because it's not that you just go audition and then you get selected, because there are thousands and thousands of people who are very talented just like you, who are waiting in that audition line, and they also want to get into where you want to get into. So I think the patience part is very important here. That's it. And I always believe that what is for you will always be with you. So that will not pass by. That's the thing I believe in. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could learn pretty much a lot from this entire this scenario, because we always see like a very nice, happy little face, very confident person, but we never know the behind the curtain story of the person. And this was just so impactful. It was just it's so heartbreaking to listen to the fact that in spite of doing so many things in life, the way you were in depression for 6 months, and how much of an emotional toll it could take on a person to that level. And the way this entire industry is like very hard, because there are many people out there who just aspire to be models and aspire to just,
there are many pretty people out there, very talented people. So the competition is pretty hard, it's pretty tough, but then you shouldn't just give up. That's it. You should do your part.
Because everybody thinks that this is like an easy thing to get into. It's just about the limelight, just about the confidence, but there's just so much more beyond this limit.
Definitely.
So could you tell us a little bit about your goals or your ambitions? What ambitions do you have for the future?
I think I had started with modeling, but lately I love acting. I had never explored that part until I tried. So I was just auditioning different places, and then I got to know, okay, I can act, and I do act. So right now I like acting much more than modeling. So yeah, I think I would want to be an actor.
Okay, so your ambition is to be an actor, though you started with modeling.
Yeah, I think absolutely, because a lot of them, they start with modeling, okay, and then they figure out that they can also act. So I think I'm one among them.
So Shifali, tell us about your current projects. What are you working on?
Okay, so currently I'm working with Ra Productions for a movie called as Dark Knight, and it's a suspense cum thriller. Also, it is in Hindi language, like primarily in Hindi language, and it will be also in other languages. So you all can watch that. It will be released maybe this year. So they are trying to release by this year. So yeah.
Will it come on any OTT platform?
Yeah, it's gonna come in OTT, as well as there is a theater release for this.
Oh wow, then I'm really booking my tickets and getting to it like real quick. Like as soon as the movie is released, I'm just going and seeing the movie, watching the movie. Okay. Do you have any future projects in mind? Could you just give the audience a little bit insight into any of the future projects ahead that you're working on? Or maybe you've just gotten a future project recently.
I think songs with T-series and some television commercials for now.
Wow, that just sounds so amazing. I cannot just wait to see you on the big screen any longer.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, what would you pretty much describe as a key factor in achieving success? Because in a very short period of time, we, saw how quickly you just escalated from the time you just won Miss India Continent to now you're saying that, you've gotten good projects and you come on TV commercials and stuff. So, if I had to really impose a question, what would be that crucial key factor in achieving success? What would it be?
So I would just say DPP, that is desire, passion, patience and perseverance. So a lot of them, they don't have patience and perseverance. Like all of us have desire or passion. If you want to be a singer, you want to be an actor, you want to be a dancer. So we will all have that desire, but nobody will have that patience especially and perseverance. That is very important because it's not the way, like I think, okay, I want to be so and so. It's not my timeline that works always. So everything doesn't work according to your time. You should have patience for that. So yeah, you should not give up. You should have patience for that. So I think desire, passion, patience and perseverance is very important, no matter what your dream is.
Wow, that was actually a pretty nice formula, I can say. Because till this point of time, yeah, I think the pretty much thing even I lack is that I have a drive, but then after a certain extent, I just get like, pause.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, maybe I should give it up. So yeah, this formula pretty much works, I feel.
Yeah, you shouldn't give up because when you don't give up, our universe is also with you,
Yeah, the universe, the messages it gives,
yes,
right?
Correct.
Yeah. So, would you mind if we just have like a quick rapid fire round?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Acting or modeling?
Acting.
Favorite cake flavor?
Chocolate.
Rum or vodka?
Rum.
Top 5 facial expressions to do right now?
I don't know, what did I do?
Okay. Best memory till date?
Best memory till date. Okay. That's a little harder one.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot more good memories.
Anything, it could be anything. Like recently, a little, fast forward, a little too much in the past. Could be anything.
Okay, winning pageant.
Winning a pageant.
Yeah.
Okay, that was like the best time.
Yeah, that was the best day.
Best day in your life.
Yeah, best day in my life.
You always imagine that crown on your head. And
yeah.
You finally got that.
Yeah.
Okay. And with this, we come to the end of our rapid fire session. Okay, so last but not the least, I would just like to ask you a final question. What would be the message you would want to give to our viewers right in here?
Don't give up on your dreams. You only live once. If you're playing a game, we all have 3 hearts, like 3 lives. But in real life, we have only 1 life. So whatever your dream is, just don't give up. Thank you.
Wow, that was so inspirational. At that point of time, I just felt like, you know what, even I need to do something great with my life. This is it. Okay. Thank you, Shifali, for joining us.
Thank you so much for inviting me as well. So follow Inspiring Eye on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. And for more inspiring content, like, share and subscribe their channel.
Follow our today's Inspiring Eye, Ms.Shifali Saldanha on Instagram and Facebook. That's all we have in for today. Stay tuned for the next episode. Bye-bye.